Yo, what is going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Um, Hope y'all been good. It's been a little bit since I last was live, but we're gonna work on my NRL livery for hopefully not the last round of season 7, but you never know. I need to make some points here, so um, yeah, hopefully it's not the last. Try to get this lighting a little bit better. It's a little different when I don't have my laptop open. I did get a start on my livery for this round because I don't have a ton of time tonight, so and I kind of wanted to get it finished, so that's where we're at. This is where we're at so far. You know, it's the normal. Hey, Stig, thanks, man. Have a good night. It was good to catch you live earlier, but hope you're well and have a good evening. We'll see you tomorrow, possibly. Anyways, we gotta start on this because yeah, you guys have basically seen the deal with these. They're pretty close to the same every time. But I got to finish this one so I can get more practice in. Um, get Corridor's version done, which is basically the same, so it doesn't really take too much. We will roll with that. Oh, let's actually. Make that work. Let's go roof. Okay. What did I want to do on the back here? Yo, what's up, Johnny? How's it going, man? Just trying to get my Hopefully not last livery of the season done. Hopefully I get to make one for the finale, but you never know. How's your wall riding? Daily's gone. Man, I'm doing well. I'm ready. I'm just gonna run it all the way back there until you can't see it anymore. I am ready to get this fourth round going. I don't know if I'm ready race pace wise, but I'm ready to get rolling. I'm gonna do the whole wing black this time. Feels like I've been gone forever because I missed one round. Then we had just a week of nobody around, or a week off. I almost want to just. We're gonna. Whoops. Go to the roof. We're gonna continue the black. From the hood. Gonna continue that on back. Yeah, I'm gonna need a good finish, but I could probably squeak in with a little less than like a fourth. I could probably squeak in with a fifth or sixth, but you know, I really want to get up there fourth, fifth to feel good about it. I don't know if I want that, what color I want that, or if we're just gonna leave it the color change up there. Anyways, I am pretty certain I'm keeping all of this stuff where it's at. So let's duplicate this everywhere. Do, 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 do. Do that here, and then let's see. This one. There. Yeah, my little picking the wrong tires where I would have had a decent finish really killed me. I'd be feeling real good right now if it wasn't for that little stupid mistake. But it happens. All right, let's. I hope I can get them all on this way. Since you're here, we'll start right here. I'll put them along this bottom skirt. I just got to make sure they all fit. I might go a little bit smaller than what I started. Don't make me mask. I guess I could replace it. Looking down a little more. Yeah, whatever, I'll just mask it quick. Honestly, a little quicker in this case than... Good enough, we're not going to be perfect on all these. Just got to get them on there this time. Let's see. Okay, that's good for this side. Let's start on the other side. Let's see, who haven't we done? Did I do Nelly? No. Let's go another a little bit shorter. Gotta make sure I fit all these. I didn't do Ellie. I did Nelly, right? Or was it the other way around? I did Ellie, not Nelly. Okay. Oops, wrong section. Got it. 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 Let's see. I still had this one. All right, I think we're gonna fit them all. So I got everybody up here. Let's see, everybody but There we go. There we go. We did it. All right, I'm actually going to put that over here. It's on black, right? Let's see. So grab some stuff in here quick to round out some of this. I know I had one that I'd previously used, the HRC, that you could fill in your own colors. That's probably going to take me way too long to try to find tonight. Something like this, though. Then you could fill in the back colors. To the sweat drop down my... Ooh, YouTube. What's up? What's up, CC? Catching me in a laid back kind of night. Hey, what's up, Joe? Thank you, sir. How you guys doing? I don't feel like going through all 65 of these to find that decal that I know's out here, so I don't care enough. Just for my own league type racing stuff, so it ain't that big of a deal. It ain't that serious. How has the early season golf season been going? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Doing well. Just getting this done so I can just fully focus the rest of the way on some practice. But I've got a decent amount of laps in. We are in this Group 2 old school NSX at Trial Mountain. Nice, CC. Little Caesar style. Nice. I'll have to check that out. I still haven't got to fully swing yet this year. Hilariously on Master Sunday, we last year was really fun. We set up a simulator on Master Sunday, so we could swing, have some beers, watch the final round. We decided to do it again this year, and we go to the golf course, and it was so nice out. We felt so dumb. Parking lot's packed. Like a few days before, we were in the 30s and 40s, and we were in the 70s that day. We were like, dang, we should be out on the course, but it was obviously packed. I've never felt so dumb. All good though. It was still a good time, so I'm not gonna complain about it. It was just funny. Just we walk in and people are asking about, are you here for a round? And we're like, yeah, on the simulator. All those lucky people out there, though. Getting a nice round in it. And then it was, could have got out a couple times this week if it wasn't so busy. It's been super nice. Today it was 80 something, which was fantastic. All right, let's see. What are we gonna do to round this out here? I'm not going too crazy. It is the final week of NRL. I can't go anywhere without sunscreen. I am too white, as you can see by the light that just illuminates me. Maybe maybe that's what I'll do here. Let's wrap the top like that. I like that. Works for me. So, let's see. God, that's such a weird wing. Guess all that downforce, though, you know? All right, like we've done before, it's going to be very, well, actually, let's put my flag and name on there first. You know, because Sugar Shuffles is definitely my legal name. All right. So, what else? What else? What else? Gotta go back to finishing the wing here, I guess. It's gonna look a little weird on the vents, but don't care. Of course, of course. I mean, I don't know why I would go by Sugar Shuffles on a game if it wasn't my real name. Mr. Shuffles. Every day I'm shuffling. Yeah, anyways, I'm pretty excited about Friday's. I'm excited about running this car, but I am not a fan of Trial Mountain. We I've stuck it out in practice, and I'm not doing terrible, but like it is not my favorite. Do a little mix and match there. Back to, I was going to just do a little extra. One of those subtle that doesn't really count for a sponsorship spot up here. But it's still there. We're not worried about it counting because I already have what I need on there. But it's kind of nice just to throw some extra on there, even though it's tough to see. You ain't gonna see them. It's more for the livery side of it when I take photos and everything, and little extra rep and visibilities there. It's just everything else is so busy. I like to have some things that aren't popping. Sounds crazy, I know. Oh, yeah, here we go. I don't know where NRL, where I'm clicking around to right now, but I should have colored it correctly first. Whoops. Guys, when I'm doing stupid stuff, you gotta stop me quicker. Fair. I'm fine sounding stupid. It's all good. This is a judgment-free zone. Or that's what I say. what should we put back here? Let me think on that for a bit. Oh, there. Okay, I was wondering what was back here. Just thinking here. If you think too hard, it'll hurt. Yeah, it's new, and I didn't even know if I had settled in on it, yet I'm putting it on this car. Um, I've still been playing around with it, and I've been bringing them in to test what they look like on cars. I kept my same. Uh, oh my God, what's the font name? Um, oh, I know the font name that I use. I kept the font on top of the little SS. I've been playing around though. We'll see. It might stick. I've been starting to make some liveries in the background to kind of do a theme across some of my cars. Uh, so we'll see. It'll probably stick. I might mess around with it a little bit. I don't have the skill to go too much further than that. So I do want to add. Is it in here? Add that on both sides. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna do on the back wing. And then let's also get my little mini social media presence here. On the door and see how it looks. I decided to use it back here on this wing just because of where the wing supports come up. And normally I run it all the way across, just my name, which is still probably what I'll do for most of mine because it's just kind of my standard. But it would look weird getting cut off by those supports. So not that I haven't done that on a livery before, but I think I might black this all the way out to match the rest. Anything else? All right, hoods. Ooh, the little light eyelids. Gonna black that out. I want to. I'm gonna leave the little arrow wings. I'm gonna leave it white just so I make sure I catch everything. But I want to get the front splitter here. I'll do this the hard way. All right. I kind of like that these little side wings actually stayed the this special color chosen. Normally you don't get to do that. Most of them are carbon or they just already changed the color for you. Kind of sucks, but. All right, how about these? What does this look like with these blacked out? Do I like that more or less? I don't know. Kind of like it more, I think. One thing, I guess I'll just add this on the side. I haven't added any of my Logitech stuff yet, so. Oh, yeah. Nice. Does go all the way to the end. Oops. I love how white even looks like white makes those colors pop even more. It's just I've gone with this color change for so long that I kind of just keep it at this point. Maybe one of these seasons I'll switch it up. Do something different. Let's make sure I duplicated everything on both sides because I've been known to forget to do that. Might have the teeniest little decal here. Let's fill in that space a little bit. Oh, did I not do it all the way over? No, whatever. No, I did not. We can just do it this way, I guess. That's fine. Last thing, I want to move these for spacing to seem a little bit more normal to the names. Ew, we gotta switch that too. Let's go roof maybe? No, let's go rear. It's good enough for not everybody to notice. Oh no! I did. I answered it, didn't I? I was talking about it earlier. It is new. I'm not 100% sure. Hey, thanks, Wheelie. I hope you're well. I'm not 100% sure if I'm rocking with it or not. It is something I created. I can't do a whole lot. I can't do a whole lot in. I can do easy stuff in Inkscape. I could do more if I had the time to focus I know I could do more. I've got the basics down and stuff. Um, right, Wheelie. But I just, you know, I don't have the time these days to care. I don't know if I want to put anything there. But yeah, this might be a new, like, I mean, there's a bunch of them, different versions of where I flip stuff. Have the name not on there, just a little decal to the side on top. I did some for breast cancer ones. This one, I screwed up the fade in Inkscape, and so I got to delete that one. The fade didn't come through. It's like this one, but there's supposed to be a fade in there. Whoopsies, screwed that one up. Same with these ones were versions for breast cancer stuff. They're all in here. Eventually, I'm going to delete what I'm not going to use. I also did some random goat instinct stuff that looks a little bit more like a ram. The beard gives it the goat, but the however, I don't even know if they're going to use that, so I just made it because I thought it was fun. But yeah, I might be doing a bunch of liveries based around my new, possibly new logo. All right, so I got the windshield banner. Yep, wheelie always, especially for NRL. I love doing this. The couple times I got money back, I also donated any kind of profit I got back to stand up to cancer. And then I also took anybody who saw the comment and stuff on Discord before the season. Anybody who felt like giving me a name, nickname, of anybody who's been affected by this crappy bullshit disease. Their names are with us, whether they're still here or they've passed and yeah. So it just started with people close to me, and then you know now before the season, I always ask people if they want, I will put a name on the car. If it keeps growing in popularity, I'm gonna have to do like a. There's gonna be a small like type of section. You see it all the time in like NASCAR, and they'll do a tribute type car with all these small things. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Wheelie. But yeah, yeah, always tough. All right, I think I'm gonna rock with this. I don't think I'm gonna get too much deeper into the weeds when it comes to NRL. I do this nice messy livery, creating some awareness, hopefully, and then I just get back to practicing. So we're gonna drop this. All right, Joe. Yeah, like I said, I can do basic stuff like that. Like it's not bad. It's not top tier. You can tell it's somebody who's just very basic at Inkscape, right? But you know, it's something. I just kind of wanted to be able to do some of my own, like having a theme across stuff. I used to do a lot of Johnny Walker stuff, but that was just it wasn't bringing awareness to my brand, right? Not like I'm trying to go big time here. I stream like 2 or 3 times a month. But if I get back into dailies and stuff like that, I wanted to have a kind of a theme livery across the board that I could run unless I felt like doing a awareness livery, which I'll still always do. So, all right, I need to change the wheels. I always do a half matte black. But yeah, I've been trying to get a bunch of those together. See how the livery style works across different cars because it doesn't always work on every car. One style putting on every car doesn't work. Obviously, there's little adjustments here. I just want to have that kind of flavor from car to car, kind of matching. You can tell. And I was trying to get a bunch of those that I'll actually race with before I dropped, a possible rebrand. You can't really rebrand if you never had a brand, right? Before I brand these liveries up. So I'm going to go and let's close and apply this one. I did the windshield banner, numbers, number boards, all 4 decals for sponsors were good. I am going to quickly go take my screenshot. That's always for the thumbnail for this. And then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to adjust a few things to do corridors. It's basically the same livery, but a different base color. Been doing that for him because he asked if he could run it the same car 2 seasons ago already now, maybe? Did I should have saved it. That was dumb. And for a little bit, there we go. For a little bit, we were running the exact same livery, even as recent as last year, or well, yeah, last year, but last season. Um, and then for like the championship race or maybe the finale, I think I switched it. I was like, dude, I made this alternate version if you want. It's just basically a different base color. And so now I do that for him every single time because he likes running the awareness livery too. And I love having another person on the track with me like that. So. All right, let's get this shared. Take some photos. I don't think tonight I'm going to run any practice, so we're just doing the chilling and chatting tonight. It has been a week. It's nice we had 2 weeks of practice because otherwise I'd be pretty flustered from this week. It's been a week of just busy, and then 2 nights ago, we had the hey yo, what's up, Scorp? 2 nights ago, we had the Wild and the Wolves playing back to back for their playoff games, and of course, in Minnesota fashion, we get the West Coast time slot at all times for the Wolves, and so we started at 9:30 Central Time. That game didn't get over until about 12:30 Central Time, so I was super tired. And then to compound that fact, my my lovely cat that I love, peed on our bed while I was sleeping, so woke me up super early for that, which was also fun. When I went to bed at like 1 o'clock, so yeah, on top of just having a super busy week, other things are making it just terrible. Right, Wheelie, and so breast cancer awareness is where I started my awareness liveries. Um, in GT7, and I've shared this story before on here, but not everybody's here at the exact same times, right? Can't be everywhere at once. But I started the breast cancer ones because of my sister. She is a survivor, um, but it goes all the way back to when my dad passed away, which wasn't from cancer, but um, and before he had passed, he was going downhill, And just randomly one day, he asked my sister, you know, when's the last time you've been checked? Can I get this thing to go away? The stick drift is killing me. And like he doesn't ask stuff like that. He never asks stuff like that. Like it's not that he doesn't care, but like that just wasn't his thing. He didn't really think about that out loud to people. So my sister was like, wow. And she's like, no, but she was getting to the age where she should. And so yeah, she ended up getting checked and they ended up catching it. And that was, you know, that's always such a huge thing is checking it or catching it, you know, as soon as you can. And so yeah, it was like one of his last, you know, it's just one of those things that you hear the stories, you think they're crazy, but they happen. One of those just divine intervention type things where it's like somebody was speaking through my dad because that's not the kind of stuff he ever talked about. And yeah, it was a tough time when we found out that she had breast cancer because you know we know we're losing my dad. We're you know we know we're down to days by the time he said this. You know, the best case scenario was you know getting weeks, but no, I didn't mean to create from a new. So yeah, and then when I had somebody that close to me, it meant even more to me. And that's why I always the get checked is the whole thing behind my my liveries. It's the get checked. It's because my sister got checked, right? She got it detected early because this disease still is absolutely terrible, and we you know we don't still know enough to completely get rid of it, right? But we have done a much better job at early detection. So, all right, let's finish this one up for corridor. Basically, just flipping some colors. Flipping some colors. We will take these off. He's not going to care about having Minnesota. I actually left Minnesota plates because our last car in two, round two, right? I missed round three. Yeah, round two had an actual spot for plates. And I left Minnesota plates on it, which is pretty funny. No, I don't want to move it. I want to replace it. Let's put on. I did tell him it was on there though, so he might have changed his plates on his car. Who knows? I go back and probably watch and find out if he did. But all right. Let's double check. Colors on everything else are fine. This is fine. We're gonna leave my social media stuff there. Change this. Delete my numbers. He puts his own numbers on. Let's see. That's crazy. But that, I mean, how lucky and awesome, but those are good, right? Yeah. Actually, we're going to change this. I don't know that he runs on Logitech, but he can always change those if he wants to. Windshield banner will take off the numbers. He will add those, and this is just up there. So that's basically it. Let's do a little once over to make sure. I wonder on his, how would this look? Sorry for all the beeping here, guys, but I don't know. Or how about, because I just don't want to lose them, right? I want the names to stick out, and they don't stick out as much in red. I thought the red just, I felt like it might look nice because of the base is now silver with kind of a white color change. So indecisive sometimes. I still never did go back and fix the text on that one. Oh well. I hate it so much. I haven't had. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it to jinx anything. But yeah, super happy for anybody who makes that battle, and it sucks just losing someone. All right. I think we're going to do that. That's enough of a switch up. I don't even normally switch it up this much, but thought I'd switch it up a little bit. Just the colors. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's terrible. Um, yeah, I'm closing in on on getting to that age that I should get in there, and I'm not excited about it, but I am going to be practicing what I preach. So so yeah, I mean, nobody looks forward to it, but it is better being safe, catching it early, But I know how scared you were, but I'm glad everything turned out for the good. That stand up to cancer on the back probably shouldn't be white, but oh well. I've already saved it, so it is what it is. Yeah, I've heard the prep is pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. But yeah, we will be getting that done, and I'm sure I am going to hate every minute of the prep. But I'm here to say go get checked. Like, just if you're around that age, just start it. Make it a habit. The stories are real. You don't want it to be your story. You want your story to be, if it happens, that you want to catch it early. You want your story to be, I got checked all the time on time, and because of it, nothing ever happened to me. Anyways, I know the themes of the last how many of these livery chillin' chats have been this shitty disease because I haven't had time to do random liveries. We're gonna get there though. I'm gonna get back to doing some random ones. I have some ideas in my mind. So eventually it won't be so easy to just start talking about this somewhat downer stuff. However, it's not all downer stuff because we've all kind of had some warriors and survivors that we've had in our lives. Let me make sure. Every time I talk too much, I make mistakes. So, okay. But yeah, I'm still trying to. What we were talking about before is I'm still trying to catch up on sleep from nights ago. I'm gonna go. I wanna put this other one on. Load. Put this one on. What I kind of want to do here at the end is, I know I said I wasn't going to really get on track, but I'm going to go get on track, and I'm going to do my usual get a few shots for the gram, for the gram. Again, another thing, I'm not trying to grow super hard. I haven't been super dedicated, but I did start a just livery and sim racing Instagram just so I could keep it off my personal stuff and, just push the liveries out there a little more. We're going to go get on track at Deep Forest. However, we are not going to load the actual, or not Deep Forest, Trial Mountain. We're not going to get on at the normal. Let's see. Sunrise is going to be too dark. We'll just do morning. I kind of want to do it around the time-ish. Our race starts in the dark, which is why I'm not going to go into the practice race. I'm just going to do a time trial. So these times are not going to be the exact same, but I don't want to run a whole race just to get it to light enough to take pictures. Because dark pictures are really hard to show off a livery. So, as usual in one of these streams, you get to see the whole process of everything. I don't even know what... I'm on hards. Didn't really want to be on hards, but... We're not going to push because I don't want to scratch the paint. But I want to get it around a few of these corners and such so I can get a few different angles at different heights and everything of the livery. So I try not to push it when I do this kind of stuff. Because I'll get out here and I will try to push it, and then I scratch the paint and I don't have that off, and then the car has scuffs on one side. There's not a lot of light back here in the back of the track. I do need to. I didn't change it before because I was doing a lot of leaning, because I'm just, when I do my liveries, I sit different in my chair. Wow, I was not looking right there. However, the girls and the cat have moved my, actually the dog might have too, moved my camera a lot. Yeah, we don't talk about that around here, Wheelie. I'm sitting on a kitchen chair. I've been sitting on a kitchen chair for years playing this game. I could use a better setup, but that money goes towards other things, so. I'm sure when I get older, I'm going to pay for the fact that I played GT7 for so long on a kitchen chair. However, my office chair is nice at home, so I got that going for me. Alright. Let's bring this into turn one, and then I should have enough laps here. To get some photos. Alright. Exit. The nice thing is when I sit in this, it keeps my posture upright. My butt itself probably isn't, it's definitely not comfortable in my butt. I feel like it just moved too much. Even with sticking them. God, the sun will work this way. Actually, we'll get that Gran Turismo sign in the back. All right, let's take a whole bunch of shots. I like to, on these, take some of the saturation out of the background. Brighten it up some. And then bring that contrast up to just kind of get a big contrast in the back. I like the car to be brighter. Yeah, no, I know about the office, the locks. I just don't know still. I'm on a carpet floor. I don't know how well it would lock here, honestly. I don't play near as much anymore, so not quite as worried. My hours are so much. It is funny how much I've never been sore sitting in it. And I know that doesn't mean in the future that it won't mess up something, but like, I always figured I would. Yeah, and that's kind of why I haven't gone that route and looked too deep into that route because of being on the carpet floor. It's really not as good. Like my wooden kitchen chair just kind of it's I'm not worried about the carpet. It's old crappy carpet, so but it digs in much better than I feel like my chair would. I do have a stand, and that I could eventually one day actually get a seat and stuff for my stand. I really hate my stick drift brings up this zoom and back and save, and I can't get rid of it. I don't want them there on my shots. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Dang it. Yay. Oh, the girls keep me busy all the time. They're always keeping me busy. And we also, this summer, plan on finally redoing our deck. Although my bank account isn't very excited about it. But our deck is in rough shape and needs it. And I don't want the girls out on it. So I've started some demo on that. Realized that's why I got away from manual labor a long time ago. So I did do some construction in summers when I was in school. And boy, am I glad I got away from that, because people who do that every day, oh, I don't know how. I could do it in my 20s. It's tough now. Yeah, super excited to finally make progress on it. We've been putting it off long enough. It's needed to be done, but now we're getting to the point where it's like we just don't want the girls out there. Like the girls aren't going to bring it down, but you bring it down, but you don't know when that moment might be. I don't think it's at that spot, but if we keep putting it off, I didn't mean to save that. And we'll be there before you know it. So, all right. Let's go find some other spots with. Find some other spots with sun. There's not a lot of sun back here. I think that big banking corner has sun, right? Oh, here's some sun. Yeah, it needs to be done. It's just, a money thing. But I have a cousin who still does um, general contracting stuff. He does more tile stuff now, but I've built decks with him in the past, so he's gonna help. Hopefully, we'll get stuff done. All right. Hey, thanks for stopping in and chatting so much, Wheelie. I'll after I'm done here, I'm gonna probably go to bed quickly after, but I'll stop in and say hi at least and drop a like. I probably won't be able to stay long, but I will I will drop in if he's live still. And I'm about done here anyway, so almost perfect timing. I'm just gonna take a couple more shots here, and then I'm done for tonight. Until next time, whenever that is. Still need to really get a shot. Yeah, I need one from the rear. We're going to keep it clean and not make any comments about saying from the rear. Yeah, it is. It's not fun to think about, CC. It's not. We went into it thinking we were going to do composite, like no maintenance stuff, and we just don't feel like depleting our funds that much. My buddy is also redoing his deck. So one nice thing is we will be trading labor for labor. No, Henry will pop out of nowhere. He seems to have a knack for that when the talks get that way. But yeah, at this point, I just want to get it done. It's been a couple of years of figuring out what we're gonna do, and just it's time. Last year we redid our garden area. Well, finished redoing our garden area. We had started that a few years back when my dad got sick, and and we were spending, we were rotating being over at my parents' house every single night, and so I stopped doing that. And and once he had passed and got back to a little bit of normal, it was hot as hell that summer, and I was like, I do not want to do this anymore. I don't. And so that was a big project because it was a big old garden, a whole lot of pavers that my wife wanted everything redone. And so with that going on, we kind of put the deck off because, you know, it's fine. It just every year that goes by, it needs to be redone. It's like a ridge, like, gosh, this stick. It's like the really old, no maintenance stuff, and some of that stuff was much easier to get wavy, and so it's time. When this season is over, I'll be doing a lot more of that in the evenings. I did want to try to get back into dailies again. I'll try to just get one more shot. I don't really know what angle, whatever looks best. close up or something. Okay. Finish this last photo, and then I'm out of here. So I'm gonna start doing my goodbyes now. I don't think I'll probably be live. The rest of my practice is gonna probably just be on my own. Which really we only have one more day, and then it's already Friday. So I will be back live Friday night, probably a little bit before 7:30 Central, for the final regular season round of NRL. We have a shot to make the finals. I just need a decent quality finish here, and I can make the finals. I'll probably be way down the list since I missed a week, and I, you know, did that whole thing where I hit mediums instead of, or hit softs instead of mediums. Screwed that round up. So, um, yeah, we'll be live Friday though. So in another couple nights, look for me a little bit before 7. Appreciate everybody dropping those likes. If there's any new subscribers out there, thank you. Um, yeah, if you enjoyed the liveries and just chilling and chatting, or I should say lurking for a lot of you, hit subscribe. I'd like to do these, and you're always welcome to chat. I like doing these livery ones. I'll also get in and run some dailies eventually once I get back to it. Plus our league racing. And I might do some other stuff every now and then on Thursdays. I do NASCAR, just dumb lobbies. There's dumb fun. Maybe one day I'll bust out PMR. I don't know if I will ever stream that or not. That might just be something on my own. So, but yeah. Anyways, until Friday. Hope you guys all have a good night, and take care. Peace.